What's up, peeps? Today we're going to take a look at the Spanish bullfighter, Vega. Alright, so welcome back. So the year was 1992. Street Fighter was in vogue. Everybody was playing it. It was sort of like the old West. You carried your game around like a gun, you know what I mean?
Oh, your quarters.
Right. And then when the fight go down, you better have your skills about you because it was like that, you know what I mean? So, disclaimer, my favorite character was Ryu, But my favorite boss was always Vega, Sagat, he was a challenge, ain't no question, Bison, once you figured out his little pattern, he wasn't that serious. But Vega to me was always the biggest challenge. You never knew where he was coming from. Athletic, he's bouncing off a wall, he's doing Shinkaku, attacks and everything. So, but I always thought he was smooth, you know what I mean? So, this is the pop culture shot, quarter scale. This is the player one version. They have another version with the green pants and green and yellow color scheme. This is the exclusive. Comes with a, we'll show you in a second, comes with a maskless face where he's kind of licking his chops or licking his hair or something like that, you know what I mean? Disclaimer, my wife is not too big a fan of this piece because she thinks this dude's a little bit too sweet to be in my collection. And so, she took a look at his fingernails and stuff. She was like, why you want this sweet dude in your collection? I said, no, he's a pretty boy, you know what I mean? I said, he a bad dude. He's like, yeah, okay. So, I like it. I've been looking for Vega piece for a long time, and they had another one before this, which I wasn't a fan of at all, and it goes for big money. And that's another one of those pieces I look at like, really? People pay that for that? You know what I mean? I think it had like real hair or something, and it just, to me, I didn't like it, But then I saw this. Got this off my boy Alex Thomas, special shout out,
Right, AT.
And it's actually in what we call the AT case because both of them pieces came from Alex.
The PCS.
Yeah, the PCS Alex Thomas case. So you officially got your own case in the Death Star, Alex. How you like that? So, yeah, getting on to it, it's great likeness from the game. I mean, it's pretty much spot on. And the sash and, the bullfighter pants and everything and the claw and, know what you think.
Yeah, I think for me, I am most impressed with the pose. Like, I love the pose. This is, it's a dynamic, action pose. He looks like he may be about to leap onto the fence and jump down and carve you up. And, yeah, the likeness is spot on. I did not realize, this is the first time seeing it up close, I didn't realize how sharp his nails were. Yeah. And the bass, there's a lot of work that was done on the bass. I love the bass. My only issue, and this is a PCS issue for me, and it's because I grew up on Street Fighter. We used to go to a little carry out and spend our money for hours, and some old dude would come in there and beat us playing on.
Eventually, we whooped his ass. Yeah. And he used to use Vega. And
yeah, we used to go in there and he used to take our money, and we would spend hours and hours. Eventually, yeah, we started getting them. But so I love Street Fighter. Only thing with PCS, all their Street Fighters are clean, and they do this with all their fighting games. Their Mortal Kombat 2, they're all clean. Me personally, I would love if they did a version, a battle damage version. So where like he's got some blood on him, like he maybe got some cuts or something on him, just just not so quite polished. That's my only like complaint about how PCS does their fighters. But because all of them, the way they're sculpted, they all look great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and maybe I would just have to get a paint job done, but why do that? like why want to buy a piece and then get somebody to paint battle damage? Just do like what Prime One do. do a battle damage version, and because the likeness of them, of all the characters, are spot on,
Definitely
accurate. Now, is this metal? I don't know.
it is metal. I mean,
metal?
it's some kind of metal, but like it's not magnetized. Like magnets won't stick to it, but it is metal. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's some real good detail, some real crisp, clean sculpts, and the nails.
Yeah, even inside the nails, it's got like the second nail growing in down at the base. It's got that, and got veinage on the hands, and it really is a detailed piece. The thing I like about the base kind of has like a Middle Eastern look to it. Even on the part that he's stepping on the back of it, it kind of looks like Arabic letters kind of is in there somewhere, even though he's from Spain, but I think it's meant to be his little cage background, from Street Fighter. But I love it. He even got a rose on. I've never seen that before. In the corner, because he has those roses he has when he wins.
Yeah, they did some serious work on this base. I love the snake on it. And with a nice touch with the mask in the middle of the base. So I guess, are you supposed to pose it with the mask? Like, is this the right angle to pose it with the mask? Like straight on?
I mean, I kind of do it kind of like at an angle like that,
Okay.
but and the base is very heavy too, because the peg, it's got to be, because this is the only thing holding him on the base. It's a long peg that you kind of got to play with to get him in there. But and so I'm guessing it's got to be heavy to hold that kind of counterweight to him, the pose that he's in. And
the hair, what is the hair? Is that PVC?
I believe it is. I believe it's PVC. And the only thing that kind of sucks also is the band is the same on the mask, is the same color as the hair. So you can't really see right here. This is meant to be the band that's holding the mask.
Yeah,
so you can't really distinguish the difference between the hair and the band that's holding his mask on. You know what I mean? So again, this isn't exclusive, so you get a different portrait. But I'm not a fan of that one. It does look, in my wife's, where it's a little sweet.
Maybe maybe they could. I would have liked to have seen them find a different way to get that head on. I don't know, just seeing that scene.
It's a scene, but it kind of works because it looks like the end of the mask a little bit. You know what I mean? So I think, to me, it kind of works. Just it looks as if that's the difference between his face and where the mask ends. So they kind of get away with it. You see what I mean?
I mean, well, from most angles, like I'm not gonna be up.
But like back here behind the ear, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, you see it go all the way back. Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I can't believe I just said that. When you're looking at it, from most angles, you're not gonna see that scene. It's just, I'm underneath looking up so I can see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that, and that's minor. The big issue, damage.
Yeah. Show
me some damage on them. But yeah, I am impressed with the sculpt job they did on it. And I didn't expect to like the base this much either. That base is nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of simple, but it's detailed.
This is a small edition size on this too. You get the certificate, or the frame doesn't come with it. I kind of copied you, Alex. I like your frame, man. So I bought this IKEA Ribber is what these are called. And this was a edition size. This is 148 or 375. And there's, like I said, there's another version where he has the green pants on, because in the game you push a different button, the colors on it, his color scheme changes. But I'm not really a fan of that one. This is his original look.
So let's see what the CC unapproved version.
Yeah.
It's got the long. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's the one with the.
Yeah, where he's licking his chops, kind of. And then you can either do it like that, you know, or you can take his hand off and he's remove the mask.
So is that a magnet or?
It's a magnet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not too big a fan of this pose, you know.
But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the
animation.
Because he was bad. Oh my goodness! You ever want to see a good animated scene? Him and Chun-Li.
That you might have to put that on here.
I might have to show y'all in one of the corners a little bit of excerpt from that, but that was a cool ass scene.
Yeah,
but that's what that face reminds me of.
I still don't want to display it. Even though that was a cold scene, but I still don't want to display it.
I mean,
not because of my wife, but I mean, just
like
it
don't bother me.
Yeah.
I like the touch of him holding the mask. It don't bother me too much.
I mean, it is what it is.
I just can't get over the damn fingernails. He don't need claws. He can crush you with his damn nails. But even so. Switch out. Yeah.
Even the pants, the little musculature in the pants and the folds and they really did a great job on this piece. You know what I mean? And it's, the tattoo they got looks just like the game and everything.
Yeah, I mean, and the mask doesn't really hide the seam on this one at all.
No.
But again, you usually ain't gonna be under it looking at it. So. Yeah, the sculpt on the face, the paint job, even the teeth are polished.
Yeah.
I guess is he supposed to be licking his hair?
I mean, I don't think so. I think he's just, doing his taunting kind of thing. But I mean, I guess his tongue is touching his head. So, that's Vega, but I mean, don't get it twisted. He, in some of the books and the anime, he got chicks chasing him all around, but that's just how he wrote. He's a metrosexual or whatever, as they call him now.
Oh, goodness, they got names for everything.
Yeah. He a bad dude, don't get it twisted. He will whoop your ass. So when you get to climbing that cage,
run. You need to leave the ring. Get out of the building.
I remember when I hit him with the dragon punch off the cage one time. That's when I was like, hey, that was cold, But it wasn't automatic. Sometimes you get him, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes he jump off the cage, catch you in a suplex. Yeah, he was to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he was tough.
Tough. I am really impressed with the. Just make it bloody PC. But yeah, as far as the sculpt job and details and everything, it's spot on. I like both. I actually like both portraits.
Right.
But yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's the story here.
Yep. He's about to carve somebody up.
Check out the pics.